and we are also live on YouTube at the same time. So all of you are very welcome. Thank you so much for joining in on our YouTube channel and on our Zoom here. We are always going to have this Zoom every night at 10 p.m. East African. Okay, so today we are going to have a very special training. We're going to be teaching you so that you learn how you can build your business. This training is for specifically people who want to build their ROQ teams. People want to build a very big network in ROQ. Last time, I remember my last training I did here, that was last week. I taught you the marketing plan of ROQ. The marketing plan of ROQ pays good money. You remember that? You remember that training I gave you? So, this business already works. It's a proven system. Okay? It's a proven system. It works. People have done it. People have made crazy money. Today in my training, I'm going to start it with I'm going to start my training with a nice video. I always tell people that this is a video I always look at and I work more harder in business. Okay? This video, I watch it every time. And this gives me a very big motivation to build my business. Let me share it, then we proceed with our training. Okay. I want you to watch this video. This video, I always tell people that this is one of the videos I watch all the time. This video is from an Asian gentleman who was sharing his statement of October 2021, the money he was withdrawing from ROQ team building income. On average, he was withdrawing $10,000 USDT every day. Every day. Look at that video. This was from 31st October to 1st October. Let me pause it. On this day, we withdrew. On this day, that was 1st October, 2021. 1st October, on 17 hours, that was evening time, he withdrew $10,000, $20,000. $20,000 in just a day like this. How did he make this money? In team building. So when we tell people that team building is real, maybe they think it's a joke. It's not, my dear. Look, it's not. 10,000. Actually, it was $23,000. 23,102 USDT. This gives me hope. Whenever I watch this video, it gives me hope to really keep building, knowing that what I'm building is a serious business, which can generate serious income to me and my team. So the training I'm going to give you, my leaders, is very serious and very critical. Whenever you come into this training for team building, my advice is take notes. Come in this training with a notebook, not something. Don't accept to be in this training without noting anywhere. Note something. Okay? Not somewhere. Okay, let us start right away. Today's training, we are going to discuss. I'm going to tell you, what kind of people do you need in your team? When we are building teams, we need two kinds of people. Two, the people we know and the people we just meet. The people we know and the people we just meet. The people we know, these are friends and family. The people we just meet, these are strangers. Those are the two kinds of people you are going to have in your team. When we are, let me share my screen. When we are building a team, when you want to build your team, okay? When you want to build your team in RoyalQ, I want you to know that you are going to build a team of these two kinds of people, two types of people you are going to build a business with. The first kind of people, okay? Actually, we call them, these are markets. The market of people you are going to market your business to. The first one, we call them warm. The warm market. What is the warm market? These are friends and family. These are friends and family. The first people you should think about to build this business with, these are the warm market, the friends and family. Okay? The friends and family. I remember for me when I started this business, the first person I showed it to was my fiance. My fiance is a warm market. By then, my wife, I had not married yet. We were not married yet by that time. She was just my fiance by then. She was just a girlfriend, boyfriend relationship, kind of. So the moment I saw RoyalQ, I loved the business. I bought the idea. I got started. The moment I tested it and it was real, the first person I sat with to explain this business to was my girlfriend. So I met her. I remember I met her. We sat in a certain area and I explained this stuff. And she was like, I'm in. Let me tell you, one of the best markets are the warm markets. Because these people trust you, they know you, they like you. And I want you to know that people join people whom they trust and whom they like. Those are the two kinds of people they join in the business. Those they like and those they trust. They will not join you when they don't trust you. They will not join you when they don't like you. Imagine your girlfriend. She already qualifies. She likes you. She trusts you. So the moment you share this business idea, she will like it. And it's not a sure deal, by the way. Some warm market people will not buy your idea. It's okay. We're going to look at that. So friends and family. When you started RoyalQ, you are trading. Why do you accept not sharing it to your brother, to your sister, to your wife, even your exes? Don't you wish them the best? Call them. Show them this business. Your sons, your daughters, your neighbors. One of my business partners is my neighbor. Very good friend of mine. One day, actually, one day I was there, then he came to me, was like, by the way, sir, there is something you always talk about. I usually hear you. Can you please explain to me what is that? I'm like, okay, let me do so. I started explaining the business. I was like, wow, this is nice. Is this real? Now, if I ever lost money in a scam, I was like, yeah, I understand. But this is real. This is real trading. There's no way you can lose money. I'll teach you and it will work for you. He told me, okay, help me, I get started. We downloaded the apps, he registered. He told me, okay, give me 2 days. I'll get started in the business. That day I went in town. As I was in town, he called me, was like, you know what's up? I want to start today. So when you come back home, come at my place, we meet and you help me get started. He got started that same day. So your neighbors, let me tell you something. You might bring someone in the business and they do it more than you do. That friend of mine, my neighbor, he analyzes the market more than I do. He gives the market time more than I do. He makes good money in trading more than I do. He loves the business. I don't think more than I do. But he loves it. He loves the business. You get my point? So please don't be selfish. Share the business to other people. You don't know what you can bring to their life. Some people are stuck with their businesses in the town. Someone is having a boutique. It is having a lot of bills. They are paying high rent. Their capital is seated there. They're looking for something else. That's why we are seeing people closing businesses and then they go abroad and work. And they're doing funny jobs. What if you had showed them this business opportunity? You're like, by the way, there's trading. You can still be in your boutique and you trade at the same time. There is this software, it can help you trade for you and you generate income every day. And as you're learning to trade, I'm going to give you more details. We have Zooms, we have trainings. You'll be like, I have time. I'm always seated in my boutique. I can afford that. Guide them. Let me tell you something. That person, you can teach them the business. You are like a gate. You open gates to people. This is an opportunity. Do you know how Roku came in Uganda? It came via someone from Kenya. People, don't be selfish. Even if you have a Facebook friend from Malawi, show them the business. You never know how many people you are going to open this opportunity to in Malawi there. You have a Facebook friend, he's from Malawi, you usually chat, and you're always talking about funny stuff things. How about today if you were like, hey, how are you? How is Malawi, by the way? Here in Uganda, there is a booming business, and I'm not seeing people doing it there in Malawi. But I guess you can afford it. Can you give me your WhatsApp number? They give it to you. Have you heard about trading? Trading makes good money. By the way, let me tell you a story. I have a friend, he's a Tanzanian. We have never met. We were just Facebook friends. So I was doing a certain business. We were marketing healthy products. This gentleman came in my inbox. He told me, but you, man, you were very smart, intelligent man. Why still doing that business? I don't like it. Why wasting your time? There is a good business I want you to do. Have you ever looked about trading? You can learn trading. Don't waste time. He was a very arrogant man. Even abused me. He told me, how could you be smart and stupid at the same time? People are doing trading all over the world, and for you are there wasting time. We're like, man, this guy is rude. But I didn't become emotional. I was like, okay, go ahead. What is trading? He told me there are very many types of trading. There is forex trading, there is crypto, there are very many. Pick any, you learn it. I was like, now where am I going to learn it from? He's like, don't you have YouTube? You go to YouTube and learn. Very arrogant man. By the way, that is the guy who opened my mind to trading. He abused me. He told me I'm wasting time. I was posting products, healthy products. I'm looking for customers to buy this, that, this medicine and all that. I was like, why do you waste time? There is better business. That's when I saw RoyalQ. That's when I learned crypto. And I salute that gentleman. He's my Facebook friend. We have spent almost 3 years without chatting since then. Eh? But let me tell you something. Open opportunities. Opportunity gets to people. Don't be selfish. Do you know why we are selfish? Because we have this. We have fear. People fear. They fear what they don't know. Someone thinks that when they share the business to their brother, he's going to reject it. Why do you think for people? Will you ever get married with that mentality? Mostly when you're a man, you see a very beautiful girl, she's your class, she has all, all, everything you want, she has it. The moment you put it in your mind that if I approach her, she's going to be negative, she will be. You won't ever get the woman you want. You have to approach. Hey, how are you? My name is Osama Kainda. What's yours? My name is Aisha. Aisha, nice to meet you. Okay. Where do you live? Whether you look good, I would like to be a friend. You never know. You never know. She was maybe open. You never know. She's a welcoming lady. How will you know if you don't approach? How will you know that your sister will like the business if you didn't share it to them? How will you know if your neighbor will like the business if you didn't share it to them? How will you know? So people fear what they don't know and then they miss to give other people opportunities. That is very bad. Okay. So the first kind of people we need in our business are the friends and family. Let me put out a list here of friends and family. I want to sometimes when I talk about friends and family, it is a very closed answer. Someone might think, I don't have a lot of people, but let me give you. Eh? We have brothers, sister, parents, nephews, nieces, all those friends and family. We have aunties, we have uncles. We are still on family alone. We have very many. Now let's start on family and friends. We have neighbors. We have comrades. For example, people we studied with at school, in primary, in secondary, in high school, in college. eh, People we work with, workmates. Have you ever shared this business to your workmates? Don't you think they like it? What do you think for them? Share it to them. If they don't like it, good. They have given you the answer. Don't create your answer for yourself. Hmm? We have workmates. We have social media friends. Do you have a Facebook friend? You are so in touch with this person, but you've never met. Most of us, we have these friends. There's that guy who always follows you, who always tags you in their posts. That's a warm market. Share the business to them. You get the point? There is a very big list of such people. Even if you sit down and like, I want to build my team with the sharp, young, energetic people, you can get them. Now, we have a lot of warm markets. You cannot even finish them. So these are one of the people we are going to share the business. Two, as we keep learning, I'm going to show you how do you approach them, how do you handle them, and all that. So, however, today I wanted you to identify the kind of market you need. Remember when I was starting my training, I told you that when we are building a team in RoyalQ, we are building 5 lines. Okay, mostly the most important are 3. The other 2, they are feeding you in case the other 3 legs, they overrun you. Okay? We call it a breakaway. If I'm a V3 and I get another V3, I stop earning from their team. But if I have other 2 extra legs, I'll keep earning there. Are you getting the point? Now look here. So let's go to another market. Call it cold market. What's a cold market? In brackets, these are strangers. These are strangers. People we meet along the way, people you meet in the taxi, people you meet at the airport, people you meet at the plane, people you meet in diaspora, people you meet on social media, people you meet in the comment section, people you meet in the bus, people you meet in the park, people you meet in the bar, people you meet in the carnival, people you meet in the village. We are going for Christmas festivals. Those people you are going to meet in the village, at the well. Some people don't know villages. I was there last week. Eh? In Uganda here, during festival seasons, people usually go back in their villages where their grand they go there for family gatherings. But it's one of the best moments in life. Make sure you go there when you have made some money. If you have made some money, you're going to have a very good vibe, more than when you are very poor. So work very hard. You go back when the vibe is higher. So those guys you are going to meet during when you are going to fetch water at the well. You never know even the other guys from the town, just like you, maybe from not the same family, but from other families. Then you meet there. Hey, how are you? When you are in the village and you meet your fellow urban person, someone who came in from the city just like you can just identify them from other villagers. So you see them, you connect. People you met there even. Connect. Those are the strangers I'm talking about. So cold market is the biggest market in the world. Whatever business you will ever do. And if you master the art of working with cold market, you will never starve in any business you will ever create. Not only Royku, the skills I'm going to teach you here, if you learn them and practice them, you're going to apply them in every business you will ever do. And even if you get a job whereby you are interacting with customers, you will be the best priority of that company or business you are working for. These are life coaches. These are life skills, life business skills. Don't take them for granted. I want to give you an example. All of us, we have ever entered any shop whereby the service provider is welcoming. You feel so comfortable. You feel so good. You make sure you buy from that person. And then still, we have ever entered any shop or business and the service provider is very rude. Okay? And we feel like not supporting them at any cost. Even here, those are the skills you are going to learn, whereby people would love to work with you, people would love to build this with you, people would love to trade with you. Even if one day, maybe you are no longer doing work, you open up a shop, you open up a boutique, you open up a cupboard, you will still know how to handle customers. So cold market. What is cold market? These are the people we meet along the way. These are strangers. Someone you just meet, you connect. But these are the guys you didn't know a few years back. And let me tell you something. Strangers are new families. Someone said that a stranger is someone you have not known yet. There are very many amazing people out there, let me tell you. I have a friend. We met in high school. We connected. Do you remember your high school days? Is that person you connected with very much? I got this guy, became friends, up to date, very many years ago. Actually, today we are no longer friends, we are brothers. He was a stranger at a certain point. Even customers can be a stranger at first, a friend at the end. You get the point. My wife today was a stranger someday. We met online. We connected. Eventually we met physically. We connected. Today we are wife and husband. She was a stranger. The biggest market in the world is the cold market. If you know how to handle it, I'm going to give you the skills step by step. Make sure you don't miss this training every day. I have built my business with this market. For me, this is my best market. Why? I'm going to give you reasons in our coming trainings. Strangers give you a chance to collect more people with different talents, more than our warm market. In the warm market, you know everyone's potential. In the strangers, you don't. So this gives you a chance to empower them. This gives you a chance to look for more. And the market is so big. The cold market, it has no emotions. When you are dealing with cold markets, with strangers, you don't have emotions attached. Many people have failed to share the business to their sisters and brothers because they feel like these guys are so broke, like they can't afford. Sometimes you're like, and that guy is, they can't understand this thing. My uncle is very old fashioned, but that uncle you're calling old fashioned is investing in a certain scam online. You don't know. They're losing money. Why you think he's old fashioned, is faddy daddy, but the guy is investing in a scam. But you would have showed him this business. You go in the village, you're sitting in the sitting room, in the living room, and you hear them telling stories. Man, I invested in a certain thing online and it closed. Oh, sorry, me too. These are the guys who would have showed you. They would be praying for you blessings. But because you prejudged them, prejudging is very bad. So my best market is this. When I started RoyalQ, the first tip I told it to were my warm market, of course, my brother, my girlfriend, my friends. They didn't join instantly. Of course, people don't have money, they have to look for it fast. Then I went on my statuses on all social medias, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. I started posting RoyalQ. I went on my TikTok, I started posting RoyalQ. I got people inboxing me, hey, what's this? What's this? I was explaining. In my first week, I made over $200 in my first week of doing RoyalQ. People joined my business. In my first month, I got a first rank. How did I do that? Doing what I told you. I was talking to strangers. I was showing them business. I was sharing them business. I was really explaining everything to these new people I've never met. I remember there's a gentleman, he called me by that time. I was like, is this thing real? I'd like to meet you and we elaborate more. We met, he showed me, of course we met, we talked about it, I explained everything. He was interested. He bought the robot, he invested 3 million. Right away. The guy had come with cash. He was a stranger. This is one of the best markets. So strangers, these are the cold market. So as you are going to build your business, I want you to know that you are going to build it with two kinds of people: the cold market, the warm market. Now, our tomorrow training, I'm going to teach you how do you approach them to share your business opportunity. How do you do that? Eh? How do you do that? How do you approach them? Because our goal is to build a team of traders. We don't know the potential of this person. You can trade with $10,000. You can have someone who has someone who knows someone who can trade with $1 million. We are looking for $1 million investor, or we are building $1 million investment group. I want you to imagine if your whole team is trading with $1 million, how much money do you think you are going to collect from royalty every month? That's a goal. You think about it. You have a very big team of 5,000 people, and when you evaluate everyone's capital, you are having a $1 million investment in your team. How much money do you think Royalty will be earning from your team, and what is your share? That is the business we are trying to build. Okay? Thank you so much for following tonight. Today we have learned the types of the markets. Tomorrow we are going to look at how do you approach these people? How do you approach them to share a business opportunity? How do you approach them to explain the business? So tomorrow we are going to be looking at how do you approach your people to share your business opportunity. Yes. Unless someone has a question, otherwise we are going to end here. We're going to end here our training, unless anyone has a question. Otherwise, thank you so much for attending, friends. Let's keep learning. Let's keep learning. Whatever we are going to learn here, it's going to help us really grow very fast. Yes, someone has a question. Okay. It's like I had someone asking. Anyway, have a good night.